Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. And so today is Friday and I've just finished work for the weekend, which I'm super happy about. I've actually got a 3-day weekend. Oh, and I'm going out tomorrow night as well. Oh, that's the dishwasher. Yeah, I'm going out tomorrow night for a family meal and a few little drinky poos. So yeah, very much looking forward to this weekend. However, we're kicking off today and this video is about organising our kitchen that is newly renovated and newly built, etc. Basically, we moved into our new house, our forever home, in October 2020, which, I mean, it seems like a lifetime ago now. However, this area that you are seeing currently and that I'll show you in a minute is basically gone through like a full extension renovation kind of thing. We've knocked walls out, we've extended 4 meters by 8 meters, so it's a really big extension. And even though it's only a first like ground floor extension kind of thing, just because of all of the material delays and all of that stuff, like steel was like crazy delayed and so expensive, it just took a lot longer than expected. Anyway, that was pretty much from May 2021 all the way up to basically now. It's still not finished, but yeah, we've got the kitchen in, we're kind of nearly there basically, but I will show you in a minute. But anyway, we moved back into this house around October time 2021, and basically we just knew that it was still an ongoing project and we just didn't want to kind of like commit to a full organization of the cupboards, and just kind of think like we need to live in this kitchen a little bit more before we kind of place things and before we invest in storage, like boxes and organization boxes and whatnot. So today is all about starting the organization of the whole entire kitchen, which is a pretty big kitchen, but yeah, all of the cupboards, and just sort of decluttering and deorganizing because it has been long overdue. And so the plan of action today is that I want to take everything out of the cupboards and start afresh basically. So I want to declutter all of the cupboards, take everything out, give them all a good wipe and clean so they're all nice and fresh and smelling good, and then basically individually place items into the cupboards in an organized way. I also want to take everything out of the fridge and also clean that as well. I mean, it's not necessarily dirty or anything like that, but you know, it's just due a clean. And yeah, it will be a really fun organizing video and a lots of time lapses. I'm not too sure how long it's gonna take me, but it shouldn't take too long really. I mean, we don't have that much stuff. That's yeah, I mean, in this video you see the best and also you see the worst, but yeah, so basically I will give you a little tour of the kitchen now and talk you through the processes, maybe have a little peek into the unorganized cupboards before I start taking it all out. So this is like the kitchen area, and then we've got our living room here. For future plans, just a side note from the kitchen, we're having it's actually currently being built right now. It's like a floor to ceiling built-in TV unit with like shelves and lights and stuff, so that isn't going to be there and it's going to be changed pretty much. I'm not too sure if we want a coffee table or we just want like a footstool or something. And Ellie is there, who is just an absolute gorgeous little princess, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, I love her so much. You're going to be overseeing the organising, aren't you? You are. Yes, you are. You're going to be overseeing it, aren't you? And you're going to tell me if I am doing it wrong or if you want your food and your treaty treats to be in a different cupboard or not. Yes. And then when I'm done, you can go around and observe my work, can't you? Yes, you can, because you are the queen of the house. Yes, you are. Anyway, so this is our living room area bit. We've got a full length mirror there, and then these are our doors here. Please do excuse the mess of the garden. I've said this in previous vlogs, but this is a work in progress. The garden is. We've got so many like exciting plans for the garden and what I want to do with it, but obviously it's just about cost and about time and it's the middle of winter right now, so this has just been kind of like at the back of our minds a little bit. Well, trying to be, even though we can see it all the time. But yeah, then this is our kitchen area and our bar area as well. And the plans for this table is basically, I really do want a very nice long, like 2.5 meter width oak like dining table that kind of just fills this area out a little bit more, because this dining room, even though it is so nice, dining table, sorry, it just looks a bit too small. And yeah, I'm really excited to get decluttering and get organizing, because I just feel like it needs it. Like, you know, when you just kind of feel a bit overwhelmed at times, especially when you're doing a food shop and you're kind of like trying to unpack your food, but you just don't really know where it goes. So I'm really excited to have a place for everything and just a bit more organization. And yeah, I'm excited for you to watch me organize as well. And God knows it's like 2:30 now, so I don't know if I'm going to be working right on through the evening and even possibly in the morning as well, but I'll definitely give you guys a tour and also a look into our organised cupboards once it's all done. Oh, and also I forgot to mention as well, oh sorry my love, do you want to go out? It is very windy out there though, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna close that. Yeah, so in this corner here, we were actually going to have a log burner, that pretty much similar to what we've got in the front room. However, we did have an appointment yesterday, and I'm kind of thinking, would we actually use that log burner to its full advantage? Like, because this room does actually get quite warm, and we might actually just have, so that radiator there, we might have it on the other side of the TV unit. So would we actually need a log burner? Not too sure. So me and Simon do have to obviously talk about it and think about it, because it is a bit of an expense. However, it needs to be right, and obviously once we have a hole in the ceiling, that's pretty hard to kind of change our minds on. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? Squash and pumpkin things that we had for October. Oh god. I mean, it's not that bad, is it? I don't know. I mean, we still have like the tape and stuff on them, like all these like plasticky bits. Oh god, you can tell this was definitely due today. So I'm gonna peel all of these off and take some more stuff out, take the stuff out of here, and then give it a good wipe down. And that is the door telling me it needs to be closed. Okay then, so I am finished cleaning and organising the fridge. How much better does that look? It looks so empty though. I mean, we are due a food shop on Monday, which will be coming in the next vlog. So yeah, I've just put like Simon's protein shakes there, some orange juice, and if we have any like cans of pop or anything, I think it'll be nice going on there. And then down here, we'll just have some butter, some flora, and then Ellie's dog food there. And then on this one is kind of like our vegetarian and like meat-free, sort of meaty kind of things, which is on there. So like tofu, corn, heck, and a vegetarian haggis. And then obviously in this one, it is the fruit and veg drawer. And then in this one, Simon absolutely loves soya milk, so we always just store soya milk in there. It's because it's quite a deep drawer. So yeah, we need to buy lots more of that, so that'll be all in there. And then in the drawer, sort of like bins they're called, so on the top here we've got like sauces and condiments that have been opened and that need refrigerating. And then on this one is just like cheeses and stuff, which I, you know, have gotten through hell of a lot. So I definitely need to buy some more. And then on this drawer is kind of just like easy to grab drinks and stuff like that. I actually might move these down here just because I don't really want to look at them that much, but yeah, easy to grab drinks like soya milk. Actually I might put the orange juice in there. Yeah, I think that looks better, doesn't it? And then down on this one here we've got just like pop, Pepsi Cherry Max, Pepsi Max Cherry should I say, just a few like little individual drinks there. And then at the bottom one is just going to be chocolate, because it's quite like a thin sort of drawer that, and I didn't really know what to put in it, but we do have a chocolate drawer that I need to sort out, so yeah. So I am actually really glad that I started with the fridge first, because I feel like that is just such a kind of, I mean, obviously like it wasn't that full or that dirty, but it is a bit of a grim job. But first, before I start emptying all of the cupboards, I just want to show you some organising bits that I have purchased. So first of all, we have got like these wooden crate things. I bought them from Amazon, and they've got handles on them. They're really decent size and not too deep, so that you can still see what's in there. You can like take them out, pull them out of the cupboard or anything like that. And yeah, I just thought they come in 2 different sizes as well, and they're quite inexpensive, so I might actually have to purchase a lot more of these, just to sort of like, once I get a feel of what I can put in there and sort of organising a little bit. But yeah, so they're from Amazon. I'll leave them linked in the description box down below. And then also these canisters, these glass canisters with the wooden lids. These are so nice, and I'm just so excited to kind of like put like ingredients in there, like pasta and flour, and I don't know yet, but yeah, definitely something to put in them. So I've got 3 of the large ones there, and then there's 4 of like the little ones there. Well, they're not little, but I mean like they're smaller than those ones. But yeah, they're super nice. And again, these were from Amazon, so I'll leave them linked down below. And then we've also bought some like fridge organisers that I don't really want to use for the fridge, because I just think they're a bit of a waste of space. Not a waste of space, but just pointless in a sense. And I just think because they're clear, you can still see what is in there in the cupboard. And again, they've got handles on them, so I think that's just so handy and convenient. So yeah, gonna try and do something with those, you know, like put some like sweets in there, or spices, or condiments or anything like that. So yeah, they're really handy. These were from Home Bargains in the UK. I'll try and find something similar, but you know, they're pretty much standard ones anyway. And then I'm so excited about this. This is the Dymo label maker, which it's one of those that doesn't require a battery, and it's like a black and white kind of like a typewriter style one, and you just sort of like select your letters by turning this dial. So yeah, it's going to be super easy, super convenient, and I cannot wait to get labeling. These 2 cupboards here, and wipe them down and also dry them down as well. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this cupboard as well, put it all onto there, and then these two cupboards, these two large units here, they should be, I'm pretty sure, I think it will look good if they are like foodie bits, baking bits, and then the whole of the top will be dedicated to at least like treats and food and whatnot. So I think that's the idea because it's working for us so far, but that means that we can utilise that space a lot more for my baking bits and utensils and stuff, like the KitchenAid, and then also incorporate some food storage in there as well. So yeah, plan. This stuff just amazes me every single time. So good. The pink stuff, the whole entire range on the pink stuff is so good. Love it. God, I am obsessed. I mean, I know I put that one a bit lower than the other, but how nice does that look though? Tagliatelle and rigatoni. Actually makes me so happy. So it is a long time later now. It is 8:30 and I mean there's a lot of mess still on the island, but I think I'm going to call it a night and then pick it up in the morning, and then hopefully it should all be done for the time being anyway. But got some lasagna and some bread and I'm just going to chill out because it is a Friday night. I might have a little rum and coke, but who knows. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning everyone. So it is a brand new day and we are continuing with the kitchen organisation, and pretty much I got most of it done yesterday, well last night. However, I've still got a few little bits I need to do before I give you a full kitchen cupboard tour. So I just need to kind of like spruce up the bar area, and as well I really want to wipe all the worktops down, like give them a good scrub and a good clean, as well as all the doors and all the side units, just so it's looking really nice and fresh. And then what I want to do once I've done that is hoover the whole entire room floor and mop it as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a cleaning one this morning, but it's kind of like the last little bits that I need to do for that full cleanse. And actually Simon is going to hopefully go today to get some brackets for the larger units. You know, I was saying yesterday that there was like, it just felt like there was a shelf missing in the larger units. So hopefully Simon's going to get some brackets today for that, and then we can have another shelf, but I'm not too sure when he'll be able to do that or not. So if it's in this video, I'll pop it in, but if it's not, then I'll show it in the next video. And in regards to the next video, the next vlog, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a really big food shop as well, just to kind of like fill the cupboards up a little bit and fill the fridge up, obviously for things that we need. Like, I'm not going to purchase things just to waste them just so that make the cupboards look full. That'd be stupid. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a food shop very soon, so that'll be in another vlog. And what I'll do as well is I will show the before pictures before the renovations, so you'll actually see what the kitchen used to look like before we knocked through and built the extension. And then obviously you can see it now in its full glory. But yeah, I think that would be really cool just to show like how different it has changed and how big of a process this has been. I don't think I could have timed this any better for a deep clean. The window cleaner has just turned up. Oh, thank you. I am done and finished organising the kitchen and cleaning it up and tidying everywhere. I do have a few little bits just on the dining room table, but they just need to be put away. They're sort of like the builder's bits, or like what's left of building the kitchen in a sense. But yeah, so now I'm going to just like pan around and let's do a tour in cupboards. And so by the images that you're looking on screen, these are pictures of our old kitchen, what it used to look like before we renovated. So this was when we moved in. As you can see, it looks very old and very dated, and just really in need of a refresh. We've made big changes. So the window there where the blinds are, we've obviously made that a little bit smaller and more sort of like structurally sound as well. And then you can just see that it's over cluttered. There's just not enough storage space and not enough room for anything. And it was just a bit of a nightmare to kind of like work around the space. And then you can sort of see on the next images our living room area. So this living room, or the entrance to the living room, and also the kitchen, were two separate rooms, and there was an internal wall. However, obviously we've knocked that down now to make the whole space just one living area and obviously kitchen area. But as you can see where that bookcase is, that's pretty much where the side window is. and then where the fireplace is, that's pretty much where the radiator is and where the TV unit will start. And then yeah, you can just see by the images again, the decor is very dated, very quite old, and just not to our taste, and really just in need of a huge refresh. And as you can see by those images, the garden is very green and lively until the building work started, which, you know, is very sad, but we'll get back to it once. And so as you can see by the images from the outside of the house, we've basically gone the whole length of the house and also 4 meters out. We have kept the bay window upstairs. It was just, you know, we just had to put an extra piece of steel in there, and obviously we've got big long patio doors instead of French doors. Wait until you see inside. I just feel so happy, and it's just like, I know that like all the units and the countertops have just had a really good deep clean and wipe down. I've even cleaned like the toaster and the kettle, and yeah, it's just looking spectacular. So happy. So obviously, like, you know, some of the cupboards are empty because we just have too much storage space at the minute, but I'd rather have too much storage space than not enough, because I know obviously like we'll accumulate storage and just things as well, so it'll be really good just to have that extra storage space. And some of the organisation still hasn't like fully been done to what I sort of want it to be like. So obviously we still need to get some shelving units because Simon couldn't get some today, unfortunately, so they're getting ordered for Monday, so I might feature them in another vlog. And also I'm going to order some more of those glass canister jars with the wooden lids, just so I can sort of like more have like, you know, like seeds and nuts and spices and stuff more sort of labelled and aesthetically pleasing, if you get me. But yeah, so far I'm really happy with the progress, and I hope you are happy with it as well. So what I'll do is I'll start in these cupboards here and then just work my way around, and then we can finish off at the bar area. This cupboard here, this larger unit, I'm definitely going to sort of like have another shelf here, but so far at the top there we've got like you know, sweets and confectionery like chocolate and just candy and stuff like that. And then what I'm going to do is have another shelf here, so this is where like the bread's going to go, like the bread basket and eggs and stuff like that. And then on this section here, I just used one of these clear tray things and I just labelled crisps on it. So we've got some crisps there and some crackers, and then we go on to my baking area. So I've got like my baking bits and whatnot, which I've labelled there with the label maker, and then also in there, and then KitchenAid and some weighing scales there. So I think like that is just sort of like a really useful and handy area just to keep all the baking bits, which I'm super happy about. And also like the label maker has just been an absolute game changer. Why is that not focusing? There we are. Yeah, it's been an absolute game changer. It was like a few little goes before I got it right, but you kind of have to like press it quite firmly to get like a really good sort of mark of the letter. So yeah, that's definitely my top tip for that label maker. And then up here, just above the fridge, we are keeping it is Ellie's like food and sort of like dog stuff. So I've got some poo bags there, a brush, her food, which we always get from tails.com, which we just think is absolutely fantastic. And then just in here we have her like treats and stuff and some wet food, and also we have this like plaque banish which we like sprinkle on her food twice a day, and this just really is absolutely fantastic. Original one that we got from Amazon is actually called Plaque Off, and you just sprinkle it on the dog's food twice a day, and it gets rid of the plaque. Like, you don't need to brush your teeth, like brush their teeth or anything like that. Just really so fantastic, and it's like vet recommended as well. So yeah, I'll leave that link in the description box down below, because if you have any furry friends in your life, this is a game changer and just improves their oral health. So yeah, again, just got nice letter Ellie's treats there. And that's always so handy for us as well because it's just in the fridge. Like we keep her wet food obviously in the fridge there, so yeah, just really handy for us. And then in the next larder unit, which is next to the fridge, we've got more food bits. So up here we have got the pasta shapes, really nicely labelled in the jars, like conchiglie there, tagliatelle and rigatoni, and then yeah, just some lasagna sheets and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna have another shelf here just because I think it's just too big, the gap, like I said previously. And then down here we have got sort of like spices and sort of like, you know, just kind of like little bits and whatnot. So obviously, as you can see here, I did like a nut jar, which I think would look really nicely maybe on a shelf there. But yeah, this is just sort of like spices and like just basic cupboard foods. And we've got rice box there because we love microwavable rice. I know it's shameful, but oh well. And then moving on down here, we've got tins basket, and then we've also got a condiments basket. And yes, again, I just absolutely went to town on the label maker. Had so much fun, honestly, it's changed my life. And then further down here we have got oils, and then like I said, just having some like pine nuts there on the shelf that will soon be there. But yeah, I absolutely love these jars, and I just think they're so like aesthetically pleasing. They're really sturdy as well, the glass, and yeah, just absolutely loving them. But obviously I need a lot more pine nuts to fill that up. And then moving on, we've got these two cupboards here. So this cupboard here is the boiler, so I'm not going to show you that because there's no point. But in this cupboard here, not much has changed really, because like it was just a bit of a strange cupboard to have, well, strange things to have in a cupboard, but I want to put the bread basket and all the bread and the eggs and stuff in one of the larder shelves once they arrive. But yes, we've just got like some reusable drink containers there, bread basket, and then down here we've got sort of like medications and those tests that have become part of life now, and then some syrup and some cordial there. I do want to kind of get a better sort of bottle, or like a proper coffee, like a barista something, I don't know, but I need to have a look online. Just I'm really into my coffee syrups at the minute, and I'm loving this flavour, which is iced cinnamon roll. You can get them on Amazon actually, really sort of affordable and very easy, like accessible as well. I think they're on like Prime or something, so yeah, really into my coffee syrups at the minute. So we've got like this little work area space, which is just nice to kind of like put dirty pots until we wash them. A phone charger there, but in this cupboard here, we used to have our like plates and bowls and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to make it a lot more sort of like Tupperware, baking tins, baking dishes, etc. Because it is actually quite like a deep cupboard, which I think just utilises that space really, really well. And then in these two cupboards where we have got under the sink is obviously our cleaning bit. So I just need to label these up, but yeah, we've just got like sprays, dishwasher tablets, dishwasher cleaners, etc. Pink stuff, scrub daddies, you know, all the essentials. And then moving on, we have the next one, which is just the dishwasher, which is not very exciting. So then moving on from the sink, we have got our induction hob, and then we've got a few drawers that are just pulley out ones here. So this is our cutlery drawer. Nothing too exciting in there. And then this was just like a full of junk, this cupboard. Like it just was such a mess. So I really sort of like condensed it down and organised it. So we've just got like baking paper, cling film, tin foil, some matches, a few little batteries, tea towels, and then some drying mats as well. So yeah, that just pleased me so much when I organised this. And then in here we've just got some pots and pans and some measuring jugs. And then moving on, this cupboard is a bit of a working project really, I would say, because it isn't that deep because we have the beam there, but this is kind of just like DIY, like gardening bits that we've just got at the minute, but also like sort of like house plant kind of things as well. So I thought that was a really good cupboard to utilize that space, because as you can tell, it isn't that deep. And then moving on to the two cupboards before we get to the oven, we have got our plates. So lots and lots of space for even more plates. I'm really sort of looking at buying a lot more sort of like really rustic looking kind of plates and crockery. So I've definitely seen some on Pro Cook that I really do like the idea of. It's just you know, just getting around to buying them. And then when we move up, just above the toaster, the kettle, and my favorite baking book, we have got the incredible cupboard, which is the glasses and the mugs. So yeah, we've just got all our glasses up there, then our mugs, all like loads of different miscellaneous mugs. I mean, yeah, if you know, you know those kind of mugs. And then we've got some hot chocolates and different tea bags. So we've got like chamomile, mint and peppermint, and yeah, all of that kind of good stuff. And then moving on here, we've got some Kilner jars full of like, yeah, tea, coffee whitener, coffee, and also sugar, which, well, I mean, we've used Kilner jars for such a long time for stuff like this, so really nice to just put labels on them finally and make them look pretty. So then we've got this area here where we've got the oven, and then we've got another full larder unit and two cupboards above there. The cupboard above here, we utilize this space for the microwave. I just think that is so handy because microwaves can be really big and bulky and unattractive, you know, when you want kind of like a minimalistic kitchen. So when we use it, obviously we keep the door open and let the air vent through, but then when we don't need it, it's just like, you know, you can't even tell it's a microwave in there. And then moving down to the cupboard under the oven, we have absolutely no idea what to put in here, so we've just left it empty because, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like I said before, it's really good to have extra storage space that we're not currently using at the minute, but more than likely we will be using it in the future. And then this larder unit, again, is kind of like, I'm not too sure what we really want to put in here. Again, we need another shelf here, which is going to come on Monday, but so far we've just got all our empty LSA glass boxes just to kind of keep on storage, but we do need to flatten them down and get rid of them. But I really do kind of think that this cupboard is going to be sort of like where we keep odds and sods in a sense. So in this box here is going to be like cards and like gift paper and gift wrap. In this box here is going to be like pens, pencils, like, you know, notepads and stuff like that, and obviously my label maker that I'm obsessed with. Yeah, and then we've just got loads of shopping bags there. So it's a working project, this cupboard, but I think keeping it as the same theme is a really good idea because every kitchen needs an odds and sods cupboard. Before we get to the bar, what I will do is I will show you what's in the island, because we've got cupboards on both sides of the island. So in this cupboard here, we have got sort of kitchen appliances. We've got a blender there, we've got a bamboo steamer, and also the slow cooker, and also in that soy box we've got a toasting machine, a sandwich toaster machine. But yeah, just, you know, bulky things that you kind of want to keep away. And then in this cupboard, again, it's a bit sparse, but what I'm really sort of liking the idea is keeping like nice vases in there, and also like you know, sort of maybe seasonal bits in there as well, so they're at hand when we need them, but we can just store them when we don't need them. And then we've got 3 sets of drawers on here. So first one is where we keep the knives. So these are our sort of newish knives. We've had them about a year, but they're from Pro Cook. And then we've also got our old knives here. And you might be thinking, you might have seen actually, like, why have you not taken the cling film off, well, the protective sort of film off all the kitchen cupboards? And we actually, that is a job that we still need to do, but we're just waiting for all the mess and the builders to actually finally like leave and finish before we take off the whole of like the, you know, like the filmy bits like this. As you can see, you can see it's kind of like peeling away there. And also, yeah, just needs to We just need to peel it all off, which will be a very satisfying day, definitely. And then in here, we've just got some more utensils and some like heat protecting mats, some chopping boards. And then in the bottom drawer here, we have also got some more chopping boards, but more like wooden chopping boards. And this is a really nice kind of like thing just to put on the surface when you're taking hot things out of the oven. But yeah, as you can see, it's need to peel it all off. And then in this cupboard here, we've just got our recycling bins with a nice refreshener, so it doesn't smell. But yeah, I think just having the bins really nice and tucked away and out of sight is such a good idea, if I say so myself. And then under where the stools are usually kept, we have got 4 cupboards here, which aren't that deep, and actually, to be honest with you, they are empty. But so far, I just put my laptop charger in when I was cleaning it. But yeah, so we've got actually plug sockets in this cupboard, the last cupboard there, and then also mirroring that as well. So a plug socket in that cupboard and also a plug socket where the bins are, which is just so handy because, you know, like when I'm baking or when I'm sort of, you know, working on the island, I need to charge my laptop or something like that, the plug sockets are kept hidden away and it just doesn't look as garish, you know, if they're all out on display all the time. So really good idea. Again, we've got a cupboard that's empty, and I think this one is empty as well, actually. Yeah, this one's empty, but then on this last one here, we've got a cupboard full of games, and you can see the plug socket there as well. And then we go on to the bar area. So, as you've probably seen, we've got this wine cooler here, which we do need to box in a little bit more. And then we've got like some like red wine and sort of like vodka bottles there. And then push these open. We have got the bar area, which, to be honest with you, I haven't really done that much with, but we do need to sort of, like, we've got a lot of glasses, especially these. I think they're actually Simon's mum's from when we had a party at New Year's Eve, so we need to give them back to her. But yeah, we've got a lot of nice, really LSA glasses, and just somewhere really nice to store them and offer our guests when we have a little gathering. But super obsessed with this bar area. Like I've said before, I'm not too sure if I want to keep the doors and just have this on display all the time, but I do like the idea of just closing it off when we kind of don't want to see the bar. So yeah, really umming and ahhing about that at the minute. But we've got nice spirits and shot glasses all there, and then just some cranberry juice when we're making cocktails on New Year's Eve. And miniatures there as well. And look, the Crystal Head vodka skulls. Best vodka, well, one of the best vodkas ever. I am obsessed with Black Cow vodka, which I've got a lot of bottles of, as you can tell. And then, to be honest with you, there's not actually, oh, there's quite a bit in the wine cooler, which does light up. So we've just got lots of bottles of Prosecco there, some beer, and some white wine as well. Some rosé. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to getting those shelves in the larder unit, getting some more glass canisters, and just labeling the crap out of everything, because that I just, oh, one of the highlights for me over the past 24 hours is that label maker. I've actually just heard that there has been a zero waste shop opened. LA. There's been a zero waste shop just opened in the next town, actually, which I think would be so nice just to kind of not necessarily commit to, because I think it's very difficult to commit to, especially when you're shopping in supermarkets, but definitely something to, you know, support a small business and just to try it out and bring those empty canisters once they arrive and just go and, you know, fill them with cereal, fill them with, like, you know, foodie bits. I think, yeah, that would be really something that I should definitely do and will do. So yeah, I really do hope you've enjoyed this organising and kitchen tidy video, and I'm picking up the camera tomorrow, even though I'm going out tonight, so it might be a little bit rough, but I'm picking up the camera tomorrow for another vlog. So I will see you in that vlog, and have a lovely rest of your weekend. See you later. Bye bye.